Hello! Welcome back to Let's Play Escape from Monkey Island, The Curse of the Raft. I'm having some serious issues right now. I'll show you just what I mean. So, Guybrush throws down his oar and then picks it back up again. And no matter what I do, I can't move, I can't access my inventory, I can still pause the game, and I can still get to the menu. But right now I'm going to pause the game and the recording until I can find a solution. So hopefully I will be back with you very shortly. Well, I was going to upload the first part of this video separately, just to show the bug that I was experiencing, and as I was doing so, I thought I'd come back and see if it is, like when Guybrush was stepping onto the raft, he was walking into it for about 10 seconds before he decided to climb onto it. So I thought it might be a time issue and wait around, but when I got here, and Guybrush just stepped straight off. So I'm going to continue here from the pause screen. Thankfully, I can continue on with this LP. Right, let's carry on.
I bet a whole lot of crawdaddies would fit in this trap, and I bet it doesn't catch many either, with gaps that big between the bars. I can hear some people talking inside. If I move closer to the window, maybe I'll be able to make out what they're saying.
Like I said, I got the job done. Now where's my money?
This should be good.
Yeah, all in due time, my dear Mr. Pignose.
Hey, that voice sounds familiar.
We've only completed part of the plan. You've done an admirable job in getting Guybrush out of the way, as well as reappropriating the Marley family heirlooms. I trust you put them somewhere safe for the time being.
Of course I am. I'm no idiot. That junk you're so interested in is safe and sound in my impenetrable cave.
That junk, as you call it, may very well be the key to ridding these islands of pirates once and for all. No offence, of course.
Right. So about my fee.
Later, my good man. In the meantime, the heirlooms are our little secret. Keep them hidden, and not a word to anyone. We'd hate to have my plan spoiled by an indiscretion.
All right, Mr. Mandrel, we'll do it your way. But if you don't pay me soon, I'll cut your gizzard out.
There's no need to be such a ruffian. You'll get what's coming to you.
I'm bitter.
I'm off to tend to my affairs. Now that we're in possession of the Marley heirlooms, I must begin determining how they relate to the ultimate insult.
So, Ozzy and Pegnose are working together. After I deal with Pegnose here, I'll have to pay Mr. Mandrel a little visit.
Oh no, I can't even move. I might just have to pause on jump cuts. Okay, I paused the recording, and just as I was about to pause the game, Ozzy decided to walk off. So, this episode seems like there's going to be lots of technical problems. Right, carrying on again.
No thanks. I prefer to drink rum that's been prepared by people with fully functioning nasal equipment. No thanks. I prefer to drink rum that's been prepared by people... That's the door to Pegnose's shack. If I just go barging in there, Pegnose will shoot me. Pegnose must catch his own fish. No thanks. If I need stinky old fish, I'll go to the bait shop. I'm not gonna get too close. Wouldn't want Pegnose to see me. That's the door to Pegnose's shack.
Okay. Right, there isn't much offers of hints of what to do here. We know that he is afraid of ducks, apparently is, and we do have a duck.
No! Get away from me! You crazy duck!
He really doesn't seem to like ducks. Watching Pegnose's panic attacks is fun, but I'm sure I could do better.
So, that did sort of work. But you will notice this crawdaddy trap, sorry, and this welcome mat. And what we do have is some grease. Nice. So let's try again.
No! Go away, you stupid duck! No! Go away, you stupid duck!
Okay, nothing new there.
Let me out of here!
I don't think so. You're going to jail, bucko. Well, Inspector, here's your real criminal.
What's this? That looks like Peg-Nose Pete.
Let me out of here!
It is. He's the one who framed me for the bank robbery. I'd like this anklet removed now.
You've got nothing on me.
I overheard you and Ozzy talking about how he hired you to rob the bank and frame me.
That won't hold up as evidence.
He's right. Do you have proof he did it?
Well, not exactly.
Then I will not be administering justice in this case.
But you can't just let him go.
Oh, Pete's not going anywhere. He's wanted for plenty of other crimes. Come back when you think you can prove what you claim.
All right.
For some reason which I don't know just yet, we need to get back into the bank. And there's one way to do it.
Wow, Lucretown is a sewage system. How nice is that? I wonder if I can get into the bank through here.
Let's see.
Ah! Oh, crud. I dropped the sword into the sewers. Oh well. Now it's a broken and very stinky sword. Wow. What a very deep, dark hole. Not to mention smelly. Whew. On second thought, I don't think I want to go down there for any reason. There's something scratched into the bottom of this. It says, Wendy loves Fred. But scratched out right next to that, it says, Larry loves Wendy. What a weird place to profess your love for someone.
And the whole Wendy loves Larry, that is pretty much the clue of returning to see Dave.
Dave?
Yes?
I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, eh? Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Larry?
Larry. Larry wanted to win the hand of a fair maiden named...
Wendy?
Wendy. Tragically, Wendy had already pledged her heart to a jerk named...
Fred?
Yeah, Fred.
Well,
Well, what?
what happened?
Realizing that beauty was only skin deep, she married the ugliest man in town. The end.
What a dreadful story. That story's worse than the last one.
I know.
Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
This is something special. It's a sample of my newly created, ultra-stretchy, one-size-fits-all prosthetic skin.
Ew.
With just a few square feet of this miracle substance, a pirate can replace all the skin he's lost during a lifetime of sword fighting, knife fighting, keel hauling, and the occasional flogging. And it comes complete with a set of tiny hooks for easy attachment.
I repeat. Yeah.
Okay, I said I would record the other prosthetics in the last episode, but we ended up in the swamp. So I will record them now, and I will attach them to the end of the video for people who want to see them. It's there, but for people who just want to see the storyline, I'll make it more, what's the word, streamlined? Anyway. Okay. It took about 15 minutes and so many different combinations, but as you can see here, I've been combining all the parts that I've been given, including a head, a foot, an arse, guts, a heart, and a stomach. I've just recently got the liver. Let's combine them.
Now my creation is complete.
What the hell?
I've created a monster. I don't think he'd like that.
So, I'm hoping to get this first act finished in this episode. There's still a fair bit to do. I don't think I will have it done in time, but I will do my best. So, on the manhole cover was 3 names. Ooh.
Hey, it's like a trampoline. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
What the hell?
Free Scupperware promotion today. Just open an account with 10,000 pieces of 8 or more. Wonder what would happen if I pull it. It controls that light. Technology marches forward. Nobody can do mental math anymore.
So where is this Scupperware?
This must be the new thing in low-maintenance decorating. You don't even have to water it. I've always wondered how they get the ship in there. Pirate Magazine. Popular news of the Caribbean's most scandalous and nefarious pirates. And in this month's issue, how to loot and pillage and still be there for the kids.
And there's something on the wall that is quite nose-shaped. What?
What's that shadow? It looks like a nose? Hey, a prosthetic nose. Ugh, gross. I'll bet this belongs to that smelly pirate guy, the one with no nose.
I'll take that, Mr. Threepwood.
Ah, what are you doing in here?
I might ask you the same question. Instead, I'll just take that as evidence.
Let's go try it on Pegnose.
No, this wouldn't be enough to convict him. Even if it fits, it only proves he was in the bank. It doesn't tie him to the loot.
You still think I did it, don't you?
Yes, but I can be swayed by the right evidence. Now get out of here.
Gee, I wonder how Elaine's doing.
And so, my swashbuckling citizens, as we approach the next century, can we really afford to entrust Malay Island's future to a man with no past, a man with no experience, a man who doesn't even seem to like pirates? Common sense says no!
My opponent is right. I am a newcomer to these islands, and it's true that my experience in affairs of state is minimal at best. But it doesn't take a 7th-generation pirate princess to see that Malay Island needs more than a part-time status quo governor. A governor who can't even promise her citizens good times and free grog.
Stop it! You can't be stupid enough to believe that Charles is just gonna give you free grog and good times, can you?
Ah, we have subtitles finally. And thank you to Jolan for offering that suggestion. Okay, we're definitely not going to finish the episode in the time I have left. So, we now know for sure that Aussie Mandrel is linked with Peg-Nose Pete. So, and we know he has an anger problem. So one thing we need to do is to piss him off.
What are you doing? And what is that horrid smell? You befouled my crocodile. Ah, crikey, look what you made me do. Now I need to order a new cane.
I thought he'd never leave.
And we know where he likes to shop. Oh.
Still here, are ya?
This is what I needed to find.
Those little buggers sure know high-quality wood when they see it.
Freddy, my new cane had better be ready.
Oh, it sure is, Mr. Mandrel. It's right over on that bench there.
Creepwood? Thinking of buying a walking stick of your own, are you? Might make you look more distinguished. Quite like a monkey in a hat.
Yeah, those are funny. Hey,
Put it on my bill, Freddy, and don't even think about overcharging me, or I'll own ya.
Yes, sir. Always a pleasure, Mr. Mandrel.
So now we have a way of following Mr. Mandrel. Now we need to get him to leave.
I'm back.
What do you want now?
Hey, you're the jerk who hired Peg-Nose to frame me for the bank robbery.
That's strange. I heard that you were the one who robbed the bank.
Ha! I overheard you talking to Peg-Nose in the swamp.
What?
You heard me. I know all about your scheme to steal the Marley heirlooms.
Ah! Your puny pirate brain is incapable of perceiving the true depths of my scheme. Besides, you'll never be able to pin anything on me without the loot. And you'll never find it.
Ha! I already found it.
Really? You found Peg-Nose's booty showcase?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
It's very nice. Lots of booty.
you're probably bluffing. But I was planning to take a hike to the showroom anyway. And when I return, I'll have plumbed the mysteries of the ultimate insult. Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
Grandpa Marley's letter mentioned the ultimate insult. Wonder if it's important.
Right. Doesn't take a genius to work out what to do now.
Good thing I had that trail to follow. Up until now, that is. It's disappeared. Those termites probably ran out of cane to eat. Now, where did that Australian pirate phobe go? Oh, there he is.
I must have kangaroos in me upper paddock.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting Aussies.
This ultimate insult nonsense has me uncharacteristically baffled. I knew I should have taken that class in ancient voodoo curses at the University of Toowoomba.
The heirlooms must be nearby.
Alright, I thought I still had some bait. I just need to return to the bait shop. So I think it's time for another jump cut. Right, I'm back with the bait, and you'll see why we need it here very shortly.
It's really deep here. I can't see the bottom at all. Just a strange, murky darkness. They're very tropical. Hey, there's a hidden passage back here. That must be where Ozzy disappeared to. This button practically screams, push me. Hey, that looks like the Lucretown Bank's missing loot. And the Marley heirlooms. I've got to find a way to get in there. What kind of twisted freak keeps the skulls of his victims lying in piles around his showroom? I bet he wasn't hugged much as a child. What an odd collection of junk. There doesn't actually seem to be all that much valuable stuff in here.
Oh, talk to Skull.
Murray?
Okay.
Guess not.
False hope. I think he's either in Act 2 or 3. What the hell? Oh.
It's something. It's too dark to see.
Right. The reason why we need the free bait is that there's some glowing fish in the water.
There. Now my bait will stay fresh. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Maybe I should wait until they're closer. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. I think that's called moose coral. I already have something in there.
Okay. Alright, there's no door there. Oh, there is a door, but you know what I mean.
It's a good thing I can hold my... It's the stolen booty from the bank. something just fell out of the chest. A tiny screw. I'll bet it goes to Pegnose's prosthetic nose. Now I can clear the good name of Guybrush Threepwood.
Apologies for cutting off some dialogue just then.
It's
Right,
beautiful.
one last thing to do is to get back to the jailhouse.
Well, if it isn't Pegnose Pete, the pilfering pirate.
What do you want, you ponytail freak?
So, the infamous Pegnose Pete finally meets his match.
You're nothing without your precious attack gun.
Quack! Did a duck really nibble off your nose?
I'm not talking to you.
How does Ozzy Mandrel fit into this scheme?
I don't know who or what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. I saw him over at your house.
And you still can't figure it out. You're a sorry excuse for a pirate.
I am not. I'm mightier than you'll ever be.
Right. I'll let you get back to running errands for the wifey.
I bet you didn't realize that you smell like a combination of swamp water, sawdust, fish bait, and flowers.
Are you getting more dates now that you've discovered a better scent?
Why would someone with no nose need a hanky?
Well, I still have drainage, you know.
Stay here. I'm off to enjoy my freedom.
Freedom. You can't even leave the island.
I recovered the stolen loot. Am I free now?
That doesn't mean you didn't steal it.
Oh, Inspector, I think you'll find this interesting.
What's this? It looks like a tiny screw.
I think you'll find it goes with the nose I gave you earlier.
Oh, you do you? What makes you so sure, eh?
It won't prove a thing.
Quiet, you. Well then, perhaps we should give it a try.
Hold still, you! Quiet, you!
Well, I'll be. Let's see that screw.
It doesn't fit.
Quiet, you!
If the nose fits, you must acquit.
I've never seen that screw before in my life.
Quiet, you!
Well, all right then. I guess your name's been cleared. Let's see that leg of yours.
Right. The anklet thingy.
Hold on. Maybe I should do a background check on you. Just because you didn't rob the bank doesn't mean you aren't wanted for other more heinous crimes.
Hey, he stole a duck!
Quiet, you!
On the other hand, without the stigma of felonious robbery hanging over your head, you seem pretty harmless. So, off you go.
Hey, was that an insult? Done paying your debt to society, Otis?
Ha freaking ha.
Time to make sail, shipmates.
Thank gods, I hate this repressive place.
Yeah, I was getting kind of bored.
We can't. I have more repairs to make. Just kidding. Ship's ready.
All right, mateys. Stay here and watch the ship while I go into town.
Yeah, you guys stay here while Guybrush and I check out the flora.
If you get to go, I get to go. Scumbar, here I come!
Hey, if anyone here gets to go to the scum bar, it's me.
Hey, please stay here and guard the ship. I'll be back soon.
Jeez, we were just kidding.
We were.
This can't be right.
I'm afraid it is, Governor. Charles L. Charles' Good Times Free Grog campaign has given him a 23% lead in all the polls.
But...
Honey, I'm home.
Guybrush! Ah, you're back!
Yes, and look what I've got. Oh, wait, that's not it.
Oh, Guybrush, this is wonderful! Esteban, take these papers down to Melee Town Hall and save my mansion. Oh, Guybrush, I am so glad you're back. What took you so long?
Well, that's a funny story. It all started when I went looking for the no-nosed pirate. And then Ozzy said, I'm gonna put your shrimp on me body. After that, I was attacked by an army of koalas. And so the lawyers used the Marley Mansion deed to draw up the legal papers to save the mansion. And I came back here.
Well, seems like the sensible thing to do would be to destroy my grandfather's heirloom so that no one could get their hands on the ultimate insult. Whatever that is.
I agree. Got a match?
Charles, you manipulating weasel. Get out of my house before I stick my piranha poodles on you.
Yipes! Now, my dear Mrs. Marley.
The Reapwood.
Is that any way to talk to the next governor of Melee Island?
I don't care what the polls say. The pirates of Melee will see through your tissues of false hopes and empty promises.
The pirates of Melee couldn't see through a window. They can't even see what's right in front of them.
What are you talking about?
Why, only the biggest lie of them.
LeChuck!
LeChuck! At your service. Enough of this inane banter. I've got an election to win.
How do you expect to be elected once I tell everyone you're really LeChuck?
Go ahead, tell them. Shout it from the rooftops. It will only ensure my victory. And once I'm elected, I'll use my gubernatorial powers to divine the secrets of the ultimate insult.
Huh?
You heard me. The ultimate insult. With its unholy power, I'll make the seas run red with the blood of my enemies. I'll bring the forces of hell to the shores of the Caribbean. And I'll finally make Elaine my willing bride.
Oh, yeah? Well, you fight like a cow. I still need to find some St. Swithin's Day gifts for my friends.
What kinds of gifts did you have in mind?
I'd like to have another one of those free prostheses.
Can't get enough of experimental technology, huh? Okay, once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Harry?
Harry. A palm reader had told Harry that he was destined to marry a beautiful singer named...
Wendy?
Wendy. Tragically, Wendy had already pledged her heart to a jerk named...
Jed?
That's right, Jed.
Well,
what?
What happened?
All three of them became the butt of a very naughty limerick. The end.
What a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prostheses.
What is it?
This is a noble experiment that never quite worked. A team of French proctologists decided to attack the problems faced by pirates who lost their butts. Some had had their butts shot off in battle. Others had worked their butts off. Well, still others can no longer find their butts with both hands and a flashlight. After many years, they created this, the Faux Butt 3000. To everyone's surprise, it flopped.
But why?
It turns out that people would rather have no butt at all than a phony butt. What?
Harry?
Harry. A palm reader had told Harry that he was destined to marry a beautiful singer named...
Cindy?
Cindy. Unfortunately, Cindy's hand had already been promised to a vile cad named...
Fred?
Yeah, Fred.
Well,
what?
What happened?
In the end, she ran off with a traveling prince who slipped a pair of glass slippers on her size 12 feet. The end.
What a dreadful story. That story's worse than the last one.
I know. Here's your free experimental prostheses.
What is it?
These are a pair of Ace Stud Finder supersized prosthetic feet. They were designed for pirates with insecurities about the size of their, feet. Unfortunately, these things just made them look like Dutch clowns.
I still need... I'd like to have another one.
Once upon a time, there was a pirate named...
Larry?
Larry. Larry wanted to win the hand of a fair maiden named...
Cindy?
Cindy. Unfortunately, Cindy's hand had already been promised to a vile cad named...
Ned?
Ned, that's it.
Well?
Well, what?
What happened?
Neither of them had the guts to go through with the wedding, so she turned her passion towards the stock market, where she lived happily ever after. The end.
What a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
That's a few dozen feet of Frinkle and Osterman's artificial guts.
Oh, gross.
I know. Those things always clog up on cold winter nights.
Ugh, double gross.
Once
Larry?
Larry wanted to win the hand of a fair maiden named...
Mindy?
Mindy. Sadly, Mindy's finger was already wearing the engagement ring of a bounder named...
Fred?
Yeah, Fred.
Well?
Well, what?
What happened?
After many years of plotting, she became head of all the families and had them both whacked. The end.
What a dreadful story. You really should leave the storytelling to the professionals.
I know. Here's your free experimental prosthesis.
What is it?
That's a prototype for my own Deadeye Deluxe prosthetic head. It's for pirates who've lost so many ears, eyes, and noses that they prefer to start all over with a brand new head.
How do you plan on duplicating the intricate thought process of the pirate brain?
I plan on fixing that in my first patch release.
I'd like...
One.
Jerry? Mindy?
Mindy. Sadly.
Fred?
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh, they all died of liver disorders in their early 30s. You and the...
What is that story?
I know.
What is it?
It's a Bumbleweenie M-class artificial liver. They were recalled a few months back.
I couldn't handle the grog?
Just the opposite. If they didn't get a constant supply of hard alcohol, they broke down.